Well, thank you for having me here. It's a pleasure. Obviously, it's an amazing start of the year. I mean, that's what we all work for, and that's what we try to achieve. You know, to play on the biggest stages of the world, and obviously Australian Open, and one of the 4 Grand Slams is right there on top. And I mean, I'm really honored and privileged, or feel privileged to be there and to be able to compete on such high level, and to achieve all these huge results. And I think it's amazing for our country, for Hungary, and obviously for me, coming from such a small town and really not a tennis nation, to really reach all these things and to make history. So I'm just obviously very, very happy about it. I mean, it's a very tough balance, It's never easy to make a good schedule. I mean, this is really like the first year when I dropped a little bit in singles, and people tend to forget that I was a top 40 player for a very, very long time, and really it's the first year or so when I dropped a little bit. But I mean, it's really good. In general, I don't call myself a doubles player. I really focus on my singles, and we just really match together with Kristina Mladenovic, who is my doubles partner and my best friend for a very long time now. And everything we achieved together, it's just really amazing. We really connected well already in juniors. Back then, when we started playing, we were only 12 years old. So I know her forever, and it really, really helps for our team to perform well. And it's not only about tennis that, of course, our games match and we really play well together, but it's also about our personalities and our amazing friendship and connection, that we're able to manage all the hard situations, let's say, during a match. Or I mean, I'm just very happy to share moments like this with her, and hopefully we can just get even more than that. Until I play tennis, we will play together and stick together. Obviously, I mean, everything we achieve, it's very unique. We don't play much tournaments together. Last year we only played 7 tournaments, and we had Grand Slam title and World Championship title and finals of Grand Slams. So, I mean, it's just really amazing and unique, like how we play together. And I don't think there would be any reason or anything to change. But when I chose her, or when we got together, obviously what I was looking for was if our game style could match, and also, when you work together, because it's a work partnership too, and you really have to get on well and know each other and accept the other one's mistake, and and to make a perfect schedule. It's like a relationship, so it's not easy, that's for sure. But as I said, we really manage it well, and it's working for us. So I don't want to look for anyone else. Yeah, it's a huge year, obviously. I have goals to get back to the top in singles, so that's also a privilege, that we don't need to play that many tournaments together in doubles to really be on the top. So I have my chances to play singles tournaments, so most of the time that's what I'm going to do. And obviously this is the year of the Olympics, and it's really big for Hungary, and it's big for me. I was competing in singles and doubles both in London and then in Rio, and that's my goal for this year too. And finally this year we also have a man, so hopefully I can even compete in mixed doubles. It would be very special. I really love the atmosphere of the Olympics, and it's huge to get to know all the other athletes, like, personally, not just on TV or in the written media. So I mean, I have goals, and I'm working hard to achieve them. The year started well, so let's hope that it's going to continue like that. I mean, I was 17 when I qualified for London, and for me, London was amazing. And also, tennis was quite interesting because we were playing in Wimbledon, which is like, very traditional and all white, and, everything is just happening normal there. And during Olympics, I could wear my national outfit, and it was complete different atmosphere, and it was very special because probably we're never gonna see Wimbledon like this ever again. So tennis-wise, it was amazing. And then, of course, for me, first of all, as a 17-year-old, it was all about getting to know the Hungarian athletes, and some of them really became my friends, and I'm just very happy that I could meet all these people. And of course, I mean, when you're in the Olympic Village and you see the all-star American basketball team walking in, and people are like jumping around to see them, and then you see Usain Bolt or Michael Phelps, or it's huge. Or even for the tennis players, for me, it's so natural to see Serena or Roger or Rafa, and but when they come in the village, it's like people are going nuts, because they're such amazing superstars and athletes. So yeah, I mean, for me, London was more special for that. It was like a first time, and then Rio, it was also very special, and I got to know again more and more athletes, but I was more experienced, let's say that way. So it's always just amazing to be in a world like this, and to participate, and to try to fight for your country. You should ask the journalists, but in general, I think I'm a pretty easygoing person. I know that journalism and the media is very, very important, and I also understand that even when there are like negative stuff, it's sometimes it's your job, guys, to sell. So I understand that, and it's no problem for me. I mean, until the moment that it's the truth and it's the reality, I mean, it happens. And I think in general, I have a very good connection. I work with very good people around me. My sister is my manager at home also, here, so she knows a lot, and she helps me a lot. That's what she studied at Berkeley University, so she can really help me with the communication. And I also think that I don't have problem with the communication. I like to talk, I like to explain myself. So for me, actually, media and journalism, it really interests me. And I was even thinking that after my career, I could imagine myself in the media. So yeah, so for me, it's I feel this way, that I have a good relationship with the people around, but I really hope that they think the same way. Yeah, there are some articles I really love. In general, I feel it's better not to read, because it's not easy, even if you lose, especially, then it's worse. And tennis, we have tournaments every week, so we lose pretty much every week, but everyone. And then obviously it's not easy to read it in the media, and also like with all the bettings, it's not easy. So it's better to stay away in so many ways from the media. But on the other end, I have some articles, and I have newspapers which I really, really like, and which journalists I have a lot of respect for, and I know that they do good articles, and they ask interesting questions, and they really try to put their brain and heart in it, So then I love those kind of interviews and those kind of media where I can also express myself, and I don't have to repeat the same thing 100 million times. So those kind of articles are interesting, I think, for everyone. So yeah, there are many newspaper or many magazines which I really, really loved from before, and yeah, I have it in my house at home, and I'm not saying that I read it every time, but once in a while it's always good to see the pictures and all the interviews what I did before.
Do you remember any special one?
I actually had one not long ago. It was one of a famous Hungarian journalist, and he really asked a lot of questions, not only about tennis, but and of course people know a lot about me, but also when you get to know the person more and how the whole tennis world works, because that really people don't understand that much, and those kind of articles, and this one I really liked, or when I can somehow in some ways inspire people or inspire kids, or when they say that they're looking up at me and they try to be like who I am. Like those kind of articles are the ones that I really like, where I can, as I said, express myself and give more than just, you know, results and like that I play tennis and I practice and all this, like when I can put in my personality in the articles. So yeah, I mean, I had a couple during my off season after winning the third World Championship title, and now also like after this Grand Slam title, there are usually more interest in me, and then and then I can really have the ones that I really like and put all the effort in it. I think it's in general everywhere. It's very important for people to meet and to share opinions, and I think everybody could learn this way. So I think you guys can learn from each other. I mean, everyone writes mostly probably in their own language, and when you get together like this, then everyone speaks the same language, you know, and then I think it's really interesting to hear each other's opinions and to meet the other people. I mean, you probably also have like idols in your own work, like I have my own idols in my work, and if you have the opportunity to meet here and to talk and to share what you work for, because I mean, I think in every situation and in every work, you want to know like how you could get better, and you want to know like the opinion of the other person, and especially in the media or written media, it's very interesting, and I think it's important for the journalists to be appreciated also. I mean, it's not easy to follow, let's say, all the events, all the sports with all the different time zones. And yeah, I mean, I know myself that I travel a lot, and I know that the Hungarian media is suffering often with the time zones and everything. So I know that you guys also work hard like everyone does, and it's just great to be appreciated, and just to remind everyone that yeah, you're trying your best, and it's great to catch up with all the people around.